These are the Dragons, 5 of Britain's wealthiest and most enterprising business leaders. Tonight they will make or break the dream of Witho, a budding entrepreneur from Staffordshire who hopes to convince the Dragons that his middle-of-the-night brainwave has money-making potential.
Hello, Dragons.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Hello.
I'm Alex. I'm 21 from Witho, and my idea is gaming without discs. I'm going to offer you guys 5% for £50,000, and what this is going to do for the gaming audience, for the PC users, is to game without discs. So at the minute, you know,
without discs.
Yeah, the discs, the CD drive.
What are PCs?
PC, personal computer, Windows, what Bill Gates made. So, gaming without discs. What I want to do is, we need some sort of file making that can, which I've developed myself, I've already done it. You no longer need the disc. When you click the shortcut on the desktop, it launches the game straight away. So it saves you messing around, looking under the desk, looking for discs.
So it's a bit like a crack, really.
Yeah, like a sort of CD crack, if you like.
I see.
Yeah, PC talk, you might know. So doing this, I need obviously the money to get it started, which is £50,000, and I'm offering you 5%.
Can I just get this straight?
Yeah.
You valued your business at £1 million.
Yeah.
How have you come up with that figure?
Well, it's just such a great idea. It's not the money so much I need to borrow, it's the people you guys know. It's your contacts to make this thing blow.
But I only know Levi Roots. Us. How is he going to help sell your crack?
There's 2 million members for gamingwithoutdiscs.com, and basically they all want to push it because they all support the idea. But to get the idea, I obviously need the cash and, you know, your contacts.
So we're giving them our cash now.
You need the cash to push the idea forward.
2 million members. Do you own the patent for that?
I'm Peter Jones, Alex. I'm big in this industry, as you may well know. I'm curious, how are you going to make money from this business?
Hopefully get Intel, AMD and other gaming brands to back the idea.
They will need back that.
Well, I'm hoping companies that make the Call of Duty games, Activision, Treyarch, etc., EA games, will fully support the idea and just think this is the way forward, this is the future of gaming. This is the next big thing.
So, what's your year 3 plan?
I haven't really got one. Just take every day as it comes. Every day as it comes.
Okay.
G'day mate, I'm Richard Farley. I'm big in the IT sector. I just want to know, why wouldn't any other company do this themselves?
Because they don't have the skills that Witho has.
What makes you think you have the skills?
Because I've done it. I've launched a game without the disc. My name is Witho. I've got the skills over the years, and I've actually managed to do this myself. And I believe I'm the first person in the world to actually do this. So it's not the fact that they probably, you know, want to do it. They can't do it. They don't know how to do it.
How do you know how to do this?
I've just acquired some skills over the years, and if I told you, I just can't share that information, unfortunately, with a guy such as yourself.
I hate to deflate you, but one of my good friends, Gabe Newell, is working on a similar concept at Valve. Are you aware of his plans?
I've heard of Gabe, yeah. I've heard he talks, you know, a lot of trash.
I think it's called Steam.
Valve, Steam.
Do they have a patent?
Do you not have a patent already?
Oh.
Have one.
Oh,
It's a way of proving that the idea is yours and no one else's.
Oh,
You don't have a patent?
Well, the only thing I've sort of got is on defont.com, the little C logo with copyright with it.
So when did you first come up with the idea for no CDs?
29th on a Friday. Well, the idea was going like back in 2006, but I actually got successful at 5 o'clock this Friday just gone in the morning. That was when the first game launched, and the first game I launched with no disc was a classic Conker's Bad Fur Day.
And nobody else has this idea?
No, that's what I mean. No, they don't, because they can't. They don't know how to do it. It's just so beyond them to game. You've got to think what the line is here. gaming without a disc. It's not possible.
Well, it seems preposterous to me, to be honest with you.
Doesn't seem possible, but it is possible.
How much does this cost the industry per year?
It doesn't cost the industry anything because it's not out yet.
Did you not say
How
you've
much
already
does this-
launched it to 2 million?
I've launched it on my personal computer. Nobody else has this in the world.
To 2 million people.
2 million
No,
users.
yeah, want it.
With a patent.
No, we need 2 million people understand my theory of gaming without discs, and a lot of people think,
So basically
wow,
you've
a bit
got-
like a Facebook fan
You've got 2
page.
million people supporting a theory.
Supporting a theory, yeah. But the theory was successful 5 o'clock Friday morning.
The theory is
And
successful.
the website was going crazy. I believe you, yeah.
But Einstein's theory of relativity wasn't popular for many years. How do you think you can commercialise this?
Well,
Yes, really looking at monetisation here. I mean, how can we make some money out of this?
sell it to Apple, sell it to Game, PC World. You just sell the idea.
Yeah.
know, you've all-
Apple have money. Aye.
I like Apple.
Yeah.
Right, let's cut to the chase here. So what can you offer us? Why do we want to invest in your theory, which you brought to light 5 o'clock in the morning in a toilet with a disc?
No, you're misunderstanding. I was on the toilet and the
And you said
theory,
you had a disc.
yeah, the theory came from
Theo,
head
you're
of
misunderstanding
doing
him.
this.
I'm misunderstanding him
Well, let's not
clearly.
bicker and argue about who's misunderstood
Okay, well,
what.
let's cut to the chase again. Tell us, how is this going to benefit us, dragons?
You're going to get rich. Filthy
rich?
rich. Filthy.
Because my wife needs shoes. Lots of shoes.
Right.
I'm rich
Your
already.
kids' inheritance deal.
No, your kid's inheritance deal, if you do agree and do this deal with me, I guarantee at 5% you'll make a lot of money. A lot of money. If we can push it to big companies like Steam, EA, the Call of Duty series, CSS, all the big gaming titles, even World of Warcraft, we can get, World of Warcraft has 9 million players.
So, you're going to have 9 million WoW players and 2 million users. That's 11 million users. That's balderdashing pish. I'm out.
Thank you for the opportunity.
As you know, Alex, I'm big in this industry.
Yeah.
Me and Mr. Jobs, we're tight. One phone call from me and you're set for life.
Yeah, okay.
You originally asked for 5% of your business for 50,000.
That's right, yeah. 50,000, yeah.
That values your business at $1 million. I think that is ridiculous. I can't believe that. I will offer you 50,000 for 25%. But I will take you places you've never been before.
Peter Jones, I appreciate your offer, but if you just bear with me, I'd just like to see what some of the other dragons have got to say about.
I'm out.
This deal won't last forever. You need to move quick.
If you could just be patient, please. I'd just like to see what the other dragons have got to offer.
Okay, let's see them beat my £340 million.
Well, I'm interested in this offer, but I wouldn't go in it on my own. I need somebody to help me. No, Richard, would you be interested in coming in on this deal?
Well, I've got to say, I'm big in the IT sector, as you know.
It could be good. You could be really good. We could do a good deal with this.
What do you think about the numbers?
You say you've got 11 million people. That's a big
No,
market.
that's how many people play WoW.
£50,000 in the
2
gaming
million
industry.
people. 2
You
million
make
people
2
on
advertisements,
There was
and
9
that's gone.
million people who play WoW. He's got 2 million and it's 9
2
million
million
who play
total. That
WoW.
makes 11 million total.
You're just plucking these numbers out of the air. Oh, okay.
We've pulled that from the air.
I just want to interject. Why go with Deborah? It's all bits and bytes communications. That's what I do.
Well, if she does.
I run a global business.
Well, Peter, to be honest with you, if she does give me an offer, I'm going to be disinclined to acquiesce to her request. Means no.
Theo's still to put his offer on the table. Here's the table here.
I'm not entirely happy with the fact that you come up with the idea while sitting on the toilet holding a disc. For that reason, I'm out.
Okay, see you, yeah, appreciate it, yeah.
I've been thinking, as much as I would like to join forces with Deborah, go in with her, I must declare a conflict of interest. I've heard your idea, I like the sound of it. My guys are already working on this, as I've just texted them. So for that reason, I'm declaring myself out.
Okay, but I'll just say,
But thank you for presenting, Alex.
like I say, the team will be unsuccessful. They can try, but they will not be successful.
Do you have the money to throw at a team? I have
I'd
development
rather
centres
like
around the world.
team.
You cannot compete with me.
But if this doesn't go big, I can just go back to spraying JCB.
You'll have the money if you take me at Deborah's offer.
But what is your offer? Because
100,000 for 25%.
And all the way.
25% you're
And
doing.
you can go all the way. That's more than enough to beat his team.
Yeah, 25%, that leaves me 75%. I'm quite happy with that. I'll take you from that one.
That's bad news.
So Witho has done it. May not have been the best of starts, with both Theo and Duncan withdrawing early on, but he now has £50,000 and the expertise of both Deborah and Richard by his side, despite Peter Jones' tempting offer.
So how did that go?
Very well. We've agreed to 50,000. Not really what I wanted. I wanted to give them 5%, but they requested 25%. So Richard and Deborah are with me now as partners at 25% with £50,000.
And how did you find the Dragons?
Oh, it's just so nervous when you're up there. You see it on the telly, but when you're up there, it's just, you can't speak in front of them. And the numbers go out your head. They start asking you questions about patent, and the numbers just go out your head.
Well, I'm sure it's going to be a game-changing idea.
Yeah, it will be. You'll see me when I'm a millionaire. All the best, God bless.